That's my phone. There he is. There he is. There's that big, beautiful bastard. See that? X wheelchair accessible. X.
You want me to back it up so you can get the front end?
I'll do that later. No, but I did start recording as I locked the door upstairs. So
I drove right past your place. I wasn't paying attention. I was zipping right by and then...
Come on now. Oh, GM, you disappoint. Are you kidding me? That's all the seat backs up to? You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's horrible. I wouldn't go cross country in that, I tell you. I wouldn't even go to Brockville with that.
Been across country.
I don't think I could do it. Fucking Ben's Elantra has got like oodles of leg room.
Space there is.
Yeah, but there's no reason. There should be more space. You know? Yeah, that's like really...
I didn't design it.
I know, I never understood stuff like that. That's like when my friends...
Well, the motor's here. That's all motor here.
Yeah, no, I know, but the seat should recline more than that. There's...
Well, it reclines.
No, I mean go back more, you know? There's the mileage right there. It shows 196,000 because of the cracks in that armrest.
Where's that?
A few little cracks here in the armrest. Oh, yeah. Just a little wear from the elbow.
198 is what it is. So I'm wondering, is there somewhere you want to go that's cool, or we can?
Well, you said to me you wanted to go to some auto parts store at Laval.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go there.
Okay, it's let me just check.
Should have actually filmed that Cutlass actually. And that the RV we just passed there, the guy, you know, the guy he's got in the garage there, lives there, has a '57 Chevy wagon.
A wagon?
Yeah, 6-cylinder, not a Nomad.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, very. Well, you know, whatever. If this van lacks in space, I mean, it makes up in comfort. I have to say that's a GM. Saint Michel.
I want to go.
What's that truck?
We're gonna go up Papineau. Papineau's coming up further ahead.
Yeah, you can go Papineau. You can go Papineau all the way to Laval.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Once this gets on the highway, it cruises nicely.
You know, it's funny. I have a friend who has a truck like exactly that color, same thing, but weirdly enough, it's not a crew cab. Which, as you know, it's strange if a truck is not a crew cab. This is kind of neat. It slides down here. It's like your little notepad kind of thing.
I'm not sure what that's for.
I know.
Oh, it maybe extends more width on your sun visor.
Really?
When you rotate it out.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, you know, whatever you say there.
That's my theory, anyway.
What's that rattle?
It's this box here that rattles. After I took the doghouse out, that started to rattle.
100 meters. Turn right onto Route Prevo 10. Turn right onto Route Prevo 10.
Yeah,
I can get Papineau here, or is that the bridge?
No.
I can't get Papineau?
No, because we're not even at Frontenac yet. You might just keep going straight.
Right toward Route Desiree.
One of my favorite stations. It's Desiree, not Desiree.
100 meters. Turn right onto
Oh, by the way, you might see an old on the right here after the CP overpass. You might see a '50s Dodge panel truck
But
that I
filmed. This
filmed.
is a rail bridge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You might see a '50s Dodge panel truck,
Oh, yeah.
1950 or so that I filmed recently. Yeah, look on the right here. Slow down, you'll see it. Right up here, I think it's still there. Is it still there? There's an old International. Oh, there's an old Corvette there. No, it happens to be gone. Well, maybe it's because somebody over there saw that video I did of it, and they're like, "Oh, we better hide it because now it's on YouTube. People know where it is." There's an old Dodge there for you. It's actually not too bad. Sometimes I keep forgetting they made those until 2001 because...
The minivan?
No, that Ram, that pickup.
Oh, yeah.
Because it did come out in like 94. That's one of the things I love about old cars and trucks is when certain vehicles like this, for example, this van, they're made for like, you know, a long time, like 10 years or more. That's really neat because then they get to perfect all the little kinks and you know. Record that. That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming up. It's the next right.
Because it was the.
No, that's the Lormier
I didn't
right
want to
here.
take the 25 because the 25 you have to use that here.
Turn here.
Turn right here.
Yeah. The Lormier. You're good.
Take out the cyclist.
What cyclist?
The one that's right behind us.
I mean, I don't see nothing. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh hey buddy, how you doing there, millennial? Make sure you don't smoke too much tweeds. Nice underwear there, buddy. Yeah. I joke, I kid. I'll sing a random song now. Carry on my wayward son. You'll find peace where you've been.
Continue on Avenue de Lorimier for 5 kilometers.
Delormier.
Lorimier.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter at this point. You could take Delormier. This goes all the way to the Met.
Okay.
You could take this. I mean, we're going parallel with Papineau anyway. Papineau being, of course, that way, a few blocks that way. It's up to you, man. You know, you don't come out here that often. I love this design of the school. I see a 67 Monaco parked in front of that with a 65 L, you know.
Oh, look at that big old house there. That looks like some kind of priests or nuns.
Yeah, well, there's a church right here, I think. Yeah, this is Rachel Street. I guess I'd be more inclined to say it's Rachel Street than it's more inclined to say it's Rachel Street than Rachel.
A bit today, and I was like, oh, I can't stand this anymore.
Well, that's why even me, I was feeling restless because, as I told you, I went out. But what did I go out for? An hour and a half or something, and I went back home. I'm spending so much time inside. The weather.
Well, that was the thing. I spent all week inside, and I was just feeling restless. So I thought, oh, I gotta get out.
No,
and
that's it.
the roads are clean. I don't drive it when it's like slushy and stuff. So the roads are clean.
That's why I've told people if I would have to go to jail, you know, like we are wrongfully, you know, hey, anything's possible. As you know, we know these horrible stories, people going to jail, they're wrongfully convicted. I fucking kill myself. I'm serious. I don't care who hears me because that's just, to me, that's the ultimate nightmare. I would rather be homeless any day or go fight in a war than be in jail. I'm sorry. I already feel confined in my apartment. I mean, look at these poor old people, right? They can't even leave their residences for Christ's sake. So, yeah, that's, and I know a lot of people feel how I feel. This is Saint Joseph, by the way, Saint Joseph. Nice proper religious name. Yeah, this is a nice heavy riding feeling van.
Yeah.
What else did you find about this 4.3 motor? What else about it do you know about it? I mean, it's a good motor. I know I think I found an ad recently. They started making this thing in the 80s, this motor. Oh, there's that old Grumman. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that beast.
I think, well, they started this, I think it was in 86, the Astro.
Yeah.
And the 4.3 liter, everybody talks about how great it is, reliable, smooth it is. But if you do a YouTube search for difficulty starting in the rain, without the vehicle name, the one that comes up is the Astro. So it was notorious for that, and I'm experiencing that. So,
but again, it has to be because, you know, once I was with you when you took off this cover. That's the thing. As I explained to a friend of mine, he asked me why it didn't start. He's a millennial. He has a '92 Mustang. You probably saw the video. And it's just because this is a minivan compared to a full-size van, so there's absolutely no air practically for the motor from here, except from the front. It's so compacted. It's incredible. You know, in a sense, it's like the PT Cruiser. If you need to change the starter on a PT Cruiser, you have to remove the motor. That's crazy, but that's how it is because everything is just so compacted. There's no room. You know. There used to be a beautiful 80 Buick LeSabre wagon parked over here. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, that's a panel one too.
Yeah, the cargo van. The cargo vans had the front end that this has. For some reason, this was converted as a handicap van. Right?
I can't believe they made these until 2005.
Yeah.
Man, that's almost 20 years. Actually, it is 20 years. Look at these guys, working overtime on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. That's wrong.
The time is wrong.
3:20.
3:20, eh? Well, in an hour exactly, it'll be the international time to get high. 4:20. I'm sure you've heard of that.
Nope.
You know, you look like a reefer toker with your beard, but you're not. So you're a straight shooter, as they say. There's the scrap, which it's always great if I don't have to take one. And on this particular route, it's definitely not exciting. That's for sure. No, I made a mistake. This is Rachel Street, I think. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is Duluth, eh?
This is Beaubier.
Oh, this is Beaubier. Look at that. That was a bank. You know that was a bank there, and it's out of business. And I've seen this before on Rachel and Papineau on a major boulevard intersection like that, and the freaking bank is out of business. That's a sign of the times, you know.
It's got a nice horn, this van.
Yeah, it's got a get out of the way type of horn, eh?
Yeah. Look, that car's driverless in front of us.
Let me zoom in on that.
You just see the headrest.
Arrête de texter, là. That's pretty bad. Yeah, not the best driver. Look at how they want to pass that bus. It's like, yeah, you can't pass that bus, man.
Just trying to avoid all the potholes here, zooming around.
Yeah. It's amazing, these people bike all the time, you know, the winds are gusting up to 50 and they're biking, you know. Sorry, not for me.
Wow, what an idiot this is.
Too bad, it's a nice car. I have a feeling those Infinities are, or sorry, is it an Acura? Yeah, they're not for everybody. They're not everybody's cup of tea, you know. It's going pretty fast there too, eh? Maybe he thinks we're cops. I'm filming, you know. Maybe it's a kid driving. Yeah, you're right. All you see is the headrest. Hey, it could be a kid driving. You never know. It took his old man's car for a ride. Eh? Not impossible. I think we passed Jean Talon now. What does that say? Something bilingue. It says...
Garderie.
So this is an educative bilingual daycare. It's the first time I see that. Sounds like a good idea. I see a lot of people having a problem with that in this part of the world, but qui mange la merde, as we say. Let's go. My God. Gotta get around this Infinity, eh? I don't know how though. Oh, we're coming up to the Met anyway, so you're gonna have to go, not this light, but the next one, make a left if you want to go to Papineau. Or you could jump on the Met.
That's an old truck, this Ford here.
Yeah, that's a nice Ranger. Cremously, but it's all rusted. It's same color. There we go.
So I can take this and see who the moron is.
Oh my God, it was the smallest woman you couldn't
It
imagine.
was a guy.
It was a guy?
Yeah.
Use the middle lane to turn left onto Boulevard Cremozy Est.
Oh, thank you, lady. Crazy. So why are people going so bonkers this year for Christmas trees?
Because they're stuck at home and they're depressed, so cheer themselves up.
I hate to say it, I'm more than ever, I'm not in the Christmas spirit at all.
Yeah.
At all. And usually, in the last so many years, I don't get into it until it gets closer to Christmas. But now, it is what it is. You know, last time I went to Laval, I saw a Regal lowrider. Early 80s.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty nice. Somebody looked like... It looks like somebody smashed out his lights on the left, his headlights.
Who's that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe the guy's a dick or something.
For 3 kilometers.
That's why, unfortunately, if you have a classic car, you can't be a prick to people because it could come back to you, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Man, those are some old flags. Holy Jesus.
Pieces in the support frame. You know?
Yeah, it's called the tree.
The tree, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they paint it, they spray it or whatever in that. So you know, oh, that's cool. I don't think.
What is this building here? Hey, that's a weird looking building. What is that? It's pretty special, eh? Oh, it must be some sort of a recreation center, I think. Maybe arena or something, I don't know. Oh, there's a nice old Chev there, eh? Nice GMC. Oh no, it's not old, sorry. Oh man, you know where I'm tempted to go actually right now? Remember that 71 Ford LTD I filmed, the coupe, the yellow one? Well, and there was also a Pontiac Phoenix nearby. Somebody told me that those guys have more old cars than that in that area.
Where is that?
It's near Lackady and the 40. But now we're past the 40, so I don't know, maybe next time, you know. Look at that, Chevy Buick GMC dealer. That's become pretty rare around these parts. Unfortunately. Cadillac. Oh yeah, I know where we are now. I don't remember the name of the street. I think it's Chatelain. I've seen some old stuff. There's some old garages and stuff around here. And this is all brand new here. And we're passing under the Sienne train line. Now we're in the Huntsic sector. Not far from Montreal North. How are the brakes on this thing? They must be not great, eh? It's such a heavy vehicle.
They're okay. It's pretty old school. And it's built, you know, just pretty heavy.
It just surprised me that this van weighs 4,500 pounds. Imagine, I wouldn't have thought. I always thought they rode heavy, these things. They feel heavy, but he reminded me that it's not so much the weight of the engine. It's a big V6, but it's actually that it's built on a truck chassis, therefore sharing the frame with the S10, S15.
And the suspension.
And man, that's heavy, man. Because I was telling you, my 65 LeSabre, I think, weighed like friggin' like 3,500 pounds. But then again, that engine even was lighter than a regular V8 motor, that 300 cube, which was based off the 215 I learned recently. Look at this guy. Pick a lane. Choisis une voie. We're approaching Rue Fleury. Oh man, I should almost go show you this vintage garage that's near here. It's this street. I don't remember the name. It's near here. It's oh man, because it's like every shop in that street is old and the garages are old, and yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, now we're heading towards the Papineau Bridge.
In 300 meters, keep left to continue on Autoroute 19.
19, really? You know, that's the trouble. You look at cars today, like, look, my friend has,
Continue on Autoroute 19.
you know, my friend has this, you know, the Hyundai. They're just silly.
Lighting job on this guy's.
Yeah, eh? What daddy old? Check that guy out. It's like, yeah, they're comfortable, you know, generally speaking, but they look so silly. That's the trouble. You look at this van, it means business, but also it looks friendly. Simple. And look, the sun wants to come out, eh? Holy cow, it's a good thing we're not on the Confederation Bridge here. You know what they say, Ed? If the vans are rocking, don't come a knocking. It's rocking now up there with the wind. A friend of mine, he owns one of these. But yeah, it's a windowless one. I don't remember what year it is, but he drove it all the way to Alberta, and he broke down along the way.
Yeah, it was maybe the Astro cargo van.
Well, yeah, the windowless one, you know.
Yeah, they call it the cargo van.
Yeah.
And it has the seal beam headlights. It doesn't have the plastic halogen type light.
Yeah, I think it's like yours. Yeah, same thing.
I don't know why this one, because this is a passenger van, but normally the passenger vans had the sleek aerodynamic front end.
Well, maybe
the plastic lights, but this one put the I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah,
it's a mixture of both.
It's weird because look, you got your power windows, power locks, you got all deluxe features.
Yeah.
So you're right, it is weird. Was it ordered that way to save a few bucks, or maybe that was maybe they hit an animal like a deer or something, they had to replace it.
Maybe, but I think it's because it was bought as a handicap van, so it was somewhere between a cargo van and a passenger van.
Right on.
When I took the lift out, that weighed 400 pounds itself, just the hydraulic wheelchair.
Oh, so there we go. So it doesn't weigh 4,500 pounds anymore.
No, that was like.
Oh yeah, it was more. So now it weighed over 5,000 pounds. Huh. Scrap. That's for you scrap lovers. Yeah, but there's some rays of hope over there, you know? I don't know. I got a feeling it's going to be a sunny sunset maybe for a while. I don't know. Of course, I'm hoping that Tuesday is supposed to be beautiful. But Tuesday is going to be -11.
That's my bicycle to day work.
Eesh.
Keep left.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you can, when it gets over here.
Just drive instead, you know, and forget about the bike. Just, you know, just like.
Yeah, that's my only exercise.
Continue for 1 kilometer.
Yeah, but that's true. It is important, you know. I mean, people people are lazy and they don't exercise. They don't realize how this is crucial for your heart. It comes down to your heart, not just your body and mind. If it's your heart is fucked, like me, the heart disease, I didn't get that because I'm too active. I got that, I don't know how, some kind of virus or something. I don't know. You know, it's not something contagious. It's just, I don't know. It's mysterious. It's one of those things that's just mysterious. And I'm looking at those clouds. It looks kind of cool. It's all like triangular and trapezoid.
Maybe hereditary? Did your dad have that?
No.
Right to continue toward Boulevard des Grands Metro.
No, the health in the family on both sides is very good. But oddly enough, me, my brother, and my father, we all suffered from anxiety and depression. You know? So that there's certain things, you know, that are genetic. Yeah. I mean, look at how old your dad is. You told me your dad just turned 84. Well, I mean, there you go. So that means your sister's probably in good health too, right? Yeah, that's it.
But my mother died at 60, so.
Your mom died at 60?
Boulevard des Grands Metro. Then turn right onto Boulevard Robert Bourassa.
She died of what?
Cancer.
I knew you were going to say that. The big fucking C. What kind of cancer?
Colon cancer, and then it spread
Take the
everywhere.
next right onto Boulevard Robert Bourassa.
By the time they found it, it was too late.
'Cause it's too late, baby.
Boulevard
Now
Robert
it's
Bourassa
too.
for 1.5 kilometers.
I've never been out here before, I think. It's
I come here just for this store called Princess Auto, which started on Princess Street in Winnipeg.
Ooh.
It was a farm supply
Mm.
place.
Right on.
It's probably one of my favorite shops. It's,
Oof, man, that's a heavy door. Fucking shitty sky. There we go. That's a bit better. Here, do a little change of pace here in the back on the island of Montreal here in the nighttime. Back on now we're back on Papineau. Yeah, it runs really nice, this thing.
yeah.
How long did you say you've had it for again? I can't remember. Does it say 2 years? 4 years?
I think 2 years, yeah.
2 years. And you said that you never actually had opened that doghouse to change. You've never changed the spark plug wires or the spark plugs.
I was going to do it this summer, but then I spent too much time getting the fridge wired in and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, well you're a busy guy, you know. I mean, see, look, this guy. Oh wow, look at that an Impala taxi. You don't see that often.
You can't turn right on the red.
I got that song in my head from Lenny Kravitz we heard in the store. I wanna get away. I wanna fly. That's like my least favorite Lenny Kravitz song, just because I've heard it so damn much. One of the most overplayed songs I ever heard. You know, being confined so much at home. Not so much just because of the pandemic, but this lousy, uninspiring weather. It reminds me of the song, you know, by Paul McCartney and Wings, you know. Stuck inside these 4 walls, sent inside forever. Never. Anyway, you know the song I'm talking about.
Oh, there's another old Astro.
Where? Oh yeah, that's a really old one actually. That's like that's one of the first ones. Like late 80s, 80s, early 90s. Man, that Astro behind us is an 89, man. That's in great shape. Wow, decent. I'm glad I made you turn up here. Just beautiful. I think we're on Montreal. Pretty sure. Not 100%.
Oh, come on, you could go around them. Jeez.
You know, the fact that we didn't have all these. I spoke with a friend of mine yesterday. I hadn't spoken to him in ages yesterday. He's got all sorts of health issues. He's also got acid
Is this a good
reflux.
street to Lorme and go down?
Yeah, sure.